This is gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a very fun one, a special one. I'm taking you along with me to a trip. Not just any trip though. This is my 10-year anniversary trip with my husband. We are going to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I've never been. I've heard many things, and I'm pretty excited. So it's a personal trip, so I'm only gonna share things here and there, the fun stuff, things that are worth sharing. So you're gonna see probably the more exciting stuff that we're doing. I know we're going to an island off of Dominican Republic, so that's pretty cool, and the resort looks beautiful, and it's gonna be just a very relaxing, tranquil, romantic trip, and I'm pretty excited. So I'm gonna share what I can, and I always kind of like vlog my trips that I go on. I have a good collection here if you want to check out my vlogs, but Peru, Mexico, just places here and there, you know what I mean? So this is going to be a very, very intimate one, and I'm excited. Wasn't this a cool shirt? Emotionally attached to fictional characters. I can name like multiple that I'm very attached to. Little Bear, Pocahontas, Sharkey Evans. Oh my god, the list goes on. Anyway, I'm excited to bring you along on this journey. If you want to hang out with me, stay for a while. Grab a drink, a snack. If you're not already, please subscribe. I will love your company, and you're in for a treat. So keep on watching. Our flight departed at 7 a.m. So leaving from Scranton, PA, we literally had to leave at like 2 something in the morning just to make sure we were there in time. And it was quite the travel day. But we actually ended up making it to Dominican Republic, I think it was by noon. So we got there at a pretty decent time. I always enjoy seeing these art pieces around airports from cultures of the countries we're in. Fortunately, the Dreams floor is only 20 minutes from the airport, so we made it there pretty quickly. But I was really in awe when I saw this resort at first. It is so beautiful. Every little detail was just like, wow. And welcome to our room. Immediately, I was like, this is very spacious. There's a good amount of space going on here. I can get used to this. And of course, you know, most importantly, we got a closet. That's very necessary. So yeah, they put us in a 2-bed room. Not sure what happened there, but they were not able to upgrade us or even downgrade us. But hey, you know what? Now we have one for play and one for sleep. You know, sandy beds are not fun, so coming in here after the beach, it works. I didn't get to share before, but this is my travel fit of the day. Just a 𝐾𝐿 2-piece here, sweats, very cozy, a little on the streetwear, but the sneaks, the Gucci sneaks. Well, yes. Were they comfortable to travel in? Probably not, but hey, fashion first. This is the bathroom. Got the 2 sinks, a nice big shower, and yeah, that's everything you need in there. Some good lighting, I must say. Got a little living room area, a balcony overlooking one of the many courts actually, and it's a great room. After we checked in, we pretty much just explored the grounds of this resort. Let me tell you, it is absolutely massive. There's like pools, water everywhere. It's basically overwhelming, to be honest with you, but super beautiful. The plants alone and like the whole like tropical vibe is just like no other. And this is the second place I visited in the Caribbean. I was in Jamaica before, and to be honest with you, this like takes the cake. So we pretty much just chilled beachside, got a drink, and relaxed the rest of the day. Like the water is super gorgeous, very warm and clean. That's like what took me back. I thought it was gonna be covered in algae. Gustavo was calling it gargajo. And for dinner, we hit up one of the many restaurants. This is the Japanese hibachi restaurant. Delicious, love the sushi, although they did not have spicy mayo, which is weird. 6 a.m. here, and we're about to go on an excursion to an island. So, got our coffee, I'm pooped, and I'm about to get sunburned. This is actually an excursion that we booked through the resort. On our way to 𝐶𝑒𝑒𝑒, we stopped at this market, which was full of artisans pieces that were local artists, handcrafted stuff, and the souvenir type things we want to bring home. They also had their own coffee, which was extremely tasty. Let me give you a piece of advice though. If you're going to Dominican Republic, bring money, because for some reason they don't want to give you the small bills here. And we ended up being very generous tippers. Let's just say that. We took a speedboat on our way to the island, heavy on speed because this thing was going freaking fast, but it was a lot of fun. I love how the jungle was right up to the beach and the ocean. It just looks so picturesque. And you know what? Pirates of the Caribbean was actually filmed here along with Blue Lagoon, so that's why it gave me those vibes. It's a protected national park and it's uninhabited, so it's very special. We also got to swim in a natural pool. This was literally like a pool. It was insane. Super warm, crystal clear. Like, this is just a dream. It was perfect. The Caribbean sun is no joke. I lost track of how many times I played SPF just to be safe. But first thing when we got to the island was got a coconut, a little dash of rum, you know, like Jack Sparrow, gotta play the parts. The beach was just, this is probably one of the prettiest beaches I was ever on. I could not have asked for a better way to celebrate 10 years with Gustavo. Butterflies going out the palm trees, catching some sun, just relaxing, and I feel super grateful and full. This is unforgettable. Transportation back to the resort was on a catamaran, and it was, let's just say, a party. Yeah. Hello. This is my beach look. This is literally, I wore this knit, like, see-through top multiple days over here because it is so hot. And also, I'm kind of like trying to deflect the sun because if you couldn't tell, I have quite the sun kiss going on. I got a little bit of a tan, which is nice. I'm trying not to burn. The sun is intense down here. This is my second time in the Caribbean, and I love it. I love it. I went to Jamaica last time, and Dominican Republic is very, very tropical, but I'm not really overly sharing too much because I'm trying to, like, you know, keep things intimate with my husband and just a little more personal. Although I want to make sure I document my trip because I like to look back on these type of things. So we were walking past this contraption the other day, which at first glance it kind of looks like, to me, a guillotine, like some torture device from, like, you know, the Puritans. And these girls were with some type of, like, I don't know, guide, and he said, "Hey ladies, you know what this device is?" And one of them literally said, "Is that to hang people?" And that was what I was thinking. But no, it's actually for coconuts or something like that for crop stuff. Fortunately, I was able to get my daily exercise in. The resort has a fairly solid fitness center, I must say. Only downfall is they needed to crank their air up because I was burning every visit. Also, they were kind of always busy. And yes, that is Gustavo working out with no shoes. We were able to explore outside of the resort, and it's on a long beach. So along the shore, there's maybe like 4 or 5 other resorts, and they're all different in their own way, which is kind of cool to see what else is going on. I thought this was pretty creepy. This, like, abandoned, broken down boat gave me the heebie-jeebies. Definitely something you don't see every day, but I thought this little gift shop was really quaint. Reminds me of something you'd see at maybe like The Little Mermaid or, again, Pirates of the Caribbean. Anyone need a dingle hopper? We got lucky with perfect weather for the entire trip except for the last day. A storm was rolling in, but we made the best of it. Had an espresso martin and just Prosecco with fruit juice. The best. You know, this was probably the perfect amount of time to be away as well. We only went for 4 days. We also had a chance to check out downtown Punta Cana, which was pretty cool. Very party scene. It's like a whole strip of clubs and, like, dancing. Gustavo surprisingly had a few friends from high school that were vacationing in Punta Cana at the same time as us. So it was cool to catch up with them and also experience the DR nightlife. What a beautiful, 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 beautiful trip. I'm sad to be home, but also it was the perfect amount of time. I had such a great experience in Punta Cana. It's been like one of those destinations that I've heard about for years and people vacation at, and it's affordable, but also like exotic and tropical. And I didn't have a lot of expectations. So I'm pleasantly surprised. Gustavo and I literally just, we relaxed. That was pretty much it. Like the entire trip was just sunbathing, Prosecco and juice, and we ate ate everything pretty much. It was wonderful. I just can't like tell you enough how much of a great time I had. 𝐻𝑃𝑤𝑎𝑛𝑎 Island. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. 𝐻𝑃𝑤𝑎𝑛𝑎. The island that we went to was just like insane. But yeah, I shared with you as much as I possibly could because literally it would have been boring for you to show everything because we just chilled the entire time and enjoyed each other's company and kind of just like basked in just him and I time, you know? 10 years is a very long time to be with somebody, and I am extremely grateful and, you know, happy with where I'm at in my life and relationship and partner in this journey. So Gustavo, I love you dearly. This has just been such a great way to celebrate, and also, you know, I do want to share as far as what I consider Punta Cana to be a gay destination for gay people. Not really. If you're looking for like gay stuff to do, not so much. But in my situation here, I'm very happy that it was just nothing but relaxing. Like we weren't seeking clubs or dancing or bar hopping or really anything you know, LGBT related to do. We wanted to just relax and chill and have a getaway, and that's exactly what this was. However, we did go to downtown Punta Cana, and there was a strip of clubs. Coco Bongo was one of them, and it was very like a mix of people, but I didn't get any like LGBT vibes at all. So I'm not sure if there is a like a community club down there for us, but I know a lot of you guys that watch my content appreciate my gay life type of criteria, so I want to make sure I did share that. But yeah, it was beautiful. Also, I got some really cool souvenirs. I have I didn't even open this yet, it's a little palm tree magnet. We've been like collecting magnets for our fridge and getting gifts from friends of like magnets from different locations. So we started just like piling them on the fridge and, you know, making it eclectic and personality, you know. We also got, I've been like kind of decorating our bedroom as old world type of vibe, and this is going to be a new addition to our collection of boats. Isn't that cool? I had so many of these when I was little, and this one says Punta Cana right there, so it's pretty special. Also, I love this color blue, and I have like a bunch of like my old ships like this when I was little in our room, and now we have like one from traveling, so pretty cool. And we also collect masks from when we travel places, such as I got one of those that I shared. This guy right here, isn't that cool? It is hand carved. There's like a fish, and I think that's like a serpent on here. But yeah, it's like wood, very, very beautiful piece. We like to bring the culture from wherever we travel to our home. So we have a mask from Chichen Itza in Mexico when we went to the pyramids. We got a mask from Cusco when we went to Machu Picchu in Peru. And now we got this from Dominican Republic, Punta Cana. So everywhere we go, we try to get like a piece of art, but for some reason it's kind of been like masks. So we're gonna have an entire wall of just like creepy masks from all over the world one day, and I love that. So thank you very much for hanging out with us and being a part of this special video and occasion, and hopefully you enjoyed this hangout sesh. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I will love your company here. Click the notification bell because that's going to notify you when I upload new content. So if you really want to stay in touch and be notified about it, you got to click that bell. I'm going to have my TikTok, Instagram down below as well. So if you want to follow me elsewhere, that's where you can catch me. But that's a wrap. Until next time, and as always, say thanks, give compliments, and think positive. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.